part by the West Virginia Bowhunters Association. WVBA invites all bowhunters to join them in their mission to promote and protect the sport of bowhunting. New members include a membership magazine, 3D shoots across the state, recognition awards, and meeting like-minded individuals who become friends and hunting partners. Join online at westvirginiabowhunters.org and use code on the limb in the referred by field to receive a free 3D shoot with your membership or renewal. Check them out today at westvirginiabowhunters.org. Folks, welcome to another episode of On the Limb podcast, brought to you by the West Virginia Division of Natural Resources, where deer camp becomes a reality for every listener. Join us as we talk God, family, country, and everything outdoors. Kick back, relax, and have a listen. Now here's your host and co-host Mike and Dan.
Welcome back, folks. On the Limb podcast, brought to you by the Division of Natural Resources, the West Virginia Division of Natural Resources, that is. So, BJ, what's up, buddy?
Oh, not much, but I just got home from work here, so I had to rush in.
Still got the work clothes on?
Yeah, I'm still covered in dry.
But I'm telling you, you're committed.
I try. I
love it. I love it. So we're going to be talking with, it's kind of like Santa, during this time of the year. We're getting ready to head into the busy season.
I like it.
Fall time is the fall hunting seasons is one of the busiest times for us, whether it's a podcast or whether it's game calls.
Yep.
So, and a lot of people just seem to hunt more deer in West Virginia, I think.
Oh, absolutely.
It's always been a big deer hunting state.
Uh-huh.
I think opening day of like rifle seasons, like Christmas Day.
Oh, it is.
To a lot of people.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, we're going to be talking about some events that we got coming up this weekend.
All right.
We've got the Fall Hunting Classic at Bass Pro Shops, 200 Cross Terrace Boulevard in Charleston, West Virginia. So we're doing a live podcast there to promo their annual Fall Hunting Classic. And we're going to have Mark Bias there, which is an outdoor photographer. He takes photography and pictures for the West Virginia Division of Natural Resources. Does a great job. Yes. We'll have Steve Flores on, and he's an outdoor writer. He has wrote for Bowhunters Magazine. I think he's actually spoke at the West Virginia Bowhunters Association banquet at one point in time. So we're going to be talking to them tonight, too.
All right.
But, so that's some of the events that we got coming up. The Fall Hunting Classic, it's going on right now through August the 26th. This time is a great time to get geared up for opening day.
Yes.
Just like what we're talking about. Most stores are hosting meet and greets, like meet the experts and things like that. I know if you go, like with the Charleston store, if you go in and you're looking for something, there's always somebody, there's always an outfitter in a section.
Yes,
ready
they have
to
a
help
lot
out.
of people to help you.
Yeah. So they do a great job with that. And there's events going on all over the nation, so at all the Bass Pro Shops in Cabela's. So if you're in the market for new optics, boots, trail cameras, the Fall Hunting Classic's best time for those deals. Check them out at Cabela's.com. So, and then we also are doing a live podcast at the West Virginia National Hunting and Fishing Days.
Very excited about that.
Yes, me too, man. That's going to be our first event with the West Virginia Division of Natural Resources. That's going to be at Stonewall Jackson Resort State Park in Roanoke, West Virginia. And it is a one-day show. It's on the 19th. And it'll run from 9 to 6. We're probably going to be podcasting most of the day. I've been trying to work out the logistics on all that. I think we're going to do probably like 11 to 2. Because we still have a booth there that we have to work as well. So I think we're going to do 11 to 2. If anything changes, we'll let you guys know. You'll see it on our page. Just follow us there on Facebook. That's where we put most of our updates and things. We're looking forward to that show. This evening, we've got Ed McMinn and Jamie Withrow. Ed McMinn is the president of the West Virginia Bowhunters Association. And Jamie Withrow, I believe, is the new director of the West Virginia Bowhunters Association. He can correct me if I'm wrong here in a minute, and he will.
No, I'm joking.
Let's see here. I think it's your turn, bud.
It looks like it.
Looks like it.
All right, guys. We now have our audio versions of our podcast on the Sirius XM, Pandora, and Stitcher streaming platforms. So be sure to go over and check us out wherever you listen to your podcasts. Also, don't forget to visit troutroutes.com and use promo code NATURE26 so you'll get a 3-month free membership. Trout Routes is one of our great app partners where you can find new waters, new places, and new access points available on both Android and Apple stores. Be sure to check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Carbon TV, Gen 7 Outdoors TV, or wherever you get your podcasts. And remember, we have a live audience Q&A chat during the podcast, so chime in. We would love to hear from you. Let us know where you're listening from.
Yeah. So what do you think about the new light setup?
I love it.
Let us know what you think about the new light setup there in the background. There's not as many shadows. Everything's lit up all nice and well. We've got a bunch of other pictures that we need to hang up. Still doing a little, remodeling down here in this area.
Decor.
But we're getting her set up.
Yeah.
So we want to offer the best viewing and listening experience that we can.
Without a doubt.
Not just audio.
Yeah.
Obviously, our audio's been good.
Yeah.
It's always good, basically, unless you have, someone that's in BFE and
or tornadoes coming
goods, or or the Mothman comes in and takes us out. We've had that happen a couple times.
Yeah, we've had that.
Oh gosh,
Dan in the back of a hotel.
Yeah, Dan in the back of the hotel with the AC going, or in the camper.
Connecticut. And a lot of wild scenarios.
Buddy, I tell you, we've had some good ones.
Yeah, we have. It'd be nice to get into some appropriate venues here soon, so that'll be really nice.
Yes. Yep, sure will. All right, guys. So without further ado, please welcome with me Ed McMinn and Jamie Withrow with the West Virginia Bowhunters Association. Guys, how you all doing this evening?
Doing great.
Doing great.
Thanks for having us.
Man, it's a pleasure to always have you guys on. You guys do so much for the bow hunters here in West Virginia, and we like to highlight it anytime you guys have an event going on. So you guys got a big event kickoff going on right now, and this is the Aim High Bowhunters Fellowship. So it's kind of a different thing than what you all have done at Parchment Valley before, I think. Y'all have named it a little differently.
Yeah, we wanted to come up with a little different name since we kind of rebranded since we changed things up. We'd run the Big Buck Classic for 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
And felt it was time to make a change and just change things up a little bit. We came up with the name because I'm not a creative person, but we kind of put a Facebook poll out on our page asking people why do they come to 3D bow shoots. And most of the answers were because it was a good time with friends and family. And so that's how we came up with the fellowship name.
That's awesome. Parchment Valley is a great place for this. I know it was a great time when you all had it out there before and you all do the 3D shoot and stuff. But now, is this one different than before to where you have 3 days, or it has always been 3 days?
In the past, it was typically half a day on Friday and then Saturday and half a day on Sunday. Since this year we've combined with the Ohio Bowhunters and the Christian Bowhunters of America is hosting their national shoot with us. We wanted to expand it and have it, as a full 3-day event.
Yeah. Well, another thing I'd like to thank you guys for too. You guys are an ad partner now of the podcast, and we sure appreciate your all's support on that. We played your all's ad there at the beginning, and I think I sent one. It was so funny. I sent that first one to Ed, and he was like, "It kind of sounds a little creepy."
I like that one.
I did too. It kind of reminded me of the backcountry West Virginia tone.
He used that old deep voice guy, didn't he?
Oh, yeah. I'll play our Bonds Creek ad at the break, and you guys can hear the voice there that we used for that. But I'm like Jamie. I kind of liked it too. But we've kind of stuck with that voice that you chose as kind of like our main, ad voice now.
Yeah.
So I think it goes great with all the ads that we use. Yeah. All right. So
good.
What's that?
I thought it sounded really good.
Yeah, it does. We sure appreciate you guys. So talk about some of the partners that you all have got during this event.
Jamie, you want to hit a few of them? I mean, you worked your tail end off getting a bunch of sponsors for us.
Let's see, who do we got? We got Boss Stabilizers. We got Warhead Arrows, Jinxum Scents, the Appalachian Bowhunter Challenge is one of the sponsors.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Who else did we get? Y'all later were so many of them.
Another one of your sponsors, Black Bear Provisions. I think
yes.
you
just
the podcast not long ago.
Yeah, man, and they're going to be they're coming Saturday to set up a booth.
Oh, are they really?
Yes, sir. Yes, they're going to be there. Mothman Outdoors is one of our sponsors. Arrow Builder. He's a arrow building guy out of Kentucky. Really good guy. Builds an awesome arrow for people that don't like to build their own arrows and want to have somebody build them for them. He's awesome guy. The Did I get 3D Hunting Solutions? I do believe is another one that I got too.
Yeah.
And they make. You can check them out on TikTok or Facebook or Instagram. Anybody that shoots a handheld release, they make an adapter that you mount in front on your bow right behind your stabilizer, and you can slide your release in there, and has a little thing that comes over and holds it in there. So if you're walking through the woods or sitting in a tree stand or whatever. Expire Archery. They are a new broadhead. I believe they are out of Montana. They are a 2-blade broadhead. Small company. He sold everything he had and bought a camping trailer. Him and his wife and his kid are living in that, and they're selling these broadheads. They're a 2-blade. Awesome broadhead. I mean, I'm not much of a fixed blade guy, but I'm gonna shoot them this year. And I've been shooting them out to 50 yards, and they've been right on with everything, that all my field points. Check them out. They're really good company to deal with. I reached out to them, and they answered me immediately, and they were out of town. And then I met with them again, talked with them again, and they jumped right on board.
That's awesome.
Who else did I get, Ed?
Boss Stabilizers.
Yeah, Boss.
And then we got a number of West Virginia businesses. Clay County Bank, Curtis Miller Insurance, Michael Moore Law Group.
Awesome guy.
Yeah, he's a life member and has been really big supporter.
Yeah, he spoke at the banquet this year. He was kind of the MC.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mason's Taxidermy. We got Just Us Retirement.
Full Rut Nation.
Yep.
Full Rut Nation. He's up in Fayette County. He does bass fishing and he does like some a lot of influence and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure, aren't you all on here too, Mike?
Yep, we're on there. The
I thought you was.
Yeah, we actually
podcast. Yeah.
I didn't want to leave you out, but I said I'm pretty sure we got you in there.
Yep.
Yeah, we had Wayne and Kelly on the show there a couple months ago.
Yeah, I'll make sure that everybody that I have worked to get, and any of them, we'll make sure we get all your pictures. We'll make sure we get a picture of all your signs on your targets and stuff like that. Because man, we really appreciate it. It helps out a lot.
Oh yeah. The Full Rut Nation guys, those guys are awesome.
Yeah,
like BJ said, we had them on the podcast and they had a great time here.
Yeah. That, like I said, and did Black Bear Provisions do a target too, Ed?
Yeah.
So they're coming to set up. Plus, they did a target too.
Nice.
I don't know if y'all have had the biscuit and gravy yet, but I'm gonna tell you right now, that's probably one of the best biscuit and gravies there is.
We had biscuit and gravy on the air here last week.
Yeah, it was last week.
Have you tried the pickles?
Oh,
yes. Yeah. Love the pickles.
I think we have officially tried all of them now.
Oh, and the ice cream. I tell you what, the ice cream sandwich really surprised me. It was like, I was like, I don't know about this. And we ate them. We was like, yeah, boy.
Now, one thing that I tried that I'm not too fond of, but I'm sure I can get used to it because the flavor is good. I think it's just a texture thing. So it's the apple slices.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're apple. Sometimes it seems like when you eat a dehydrated apple like that, it's a little funky tasting. Yeah. But they do have a different taste. But the way I look at this stuff, it's when you're on a hunting trip or you're in a stand or whatever, it's food. It's you're not eating it for taste. You're eating it to get food, especially if you're on a big back. Yeah.
I'll be honest.
If you're on a big backpack elk hunt, if you've never been out west and not, that's the only thing you've got to live on for a week. You learn to like them.
You learn to like them. Doggone good.
Yeah.
I wonder, does it have the same scent when you open the bag as an apple?
What's that?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, I was gonna say if that's the case, we'll just open one up when we get to the blind.
No, it don't.
No, it don't. No,
it's real faint if it does.
Okay. Yeah.
One thing that I noticed, and You know, like I said, I could probably get used to it because, like Jamie said, you're not out there for the flavor. But that's one thing that they don't compromise here.
No, the
No.
flavor is amazing.
And when you're talking about the meals and things, you know, with different fruits and stuff, there's just kind of no way you can get away from that.
Yeah.
But the apples kind of taste like foam to me.
Yeah.
I mean, not like the taste, but the texture.
Yeah.
I tell you what, that's spaghetti. That was awesome.
I love that chili, Mike.
Yeah, the chili. I'm not a big mac and cheese guy.
Yeah.
So it's one of them deals that where, you know, if that's the only thing I got to eat, I'm going to eat it. You know.
Yeah.
But the spaghetti with, you know, that's deer venison. That's venison that's in there.
Yeah.
And you know that company. I don't know. I think he talked about it. I'll hit on it real quick. But that's all that meat comes from a school up there that does butchering in the school.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't it like a Boy Scouts or something like that? I can't remember.
No, it's like a Votech school or something.
Oh, okay.
And it is they have the state and everything come in and they do all the inspections and everything. All that meat comes from that school. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I love that. You know, it's just surrounded by West Virginia.
It's
Yes.
always
That's what I like about it is he's right here. You know what I mean? And he is everything. I mean, like everything I've done for him, like posting videos and stuff like that stuff that one video I posted. I bought that stuff. You know what I mean? No, they didn't send. The only time I got a free sample was at the Mothman event, and I got a biscuit and gravy when I was there.
Yeah.
And when I ate that, I was like, we're getting some more of this.
It blew my mind away to actually get a biscuit that still was crunchy.
Yeah.
Like it still had a crunch to it, like it just come out of the oven.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what sold me completely. I was like,
I hope they do good here at this shoot, which, you know, like Ed's, you know, me and Ed and the rest of us are hoping. We're hoping we have 250 to 300 people come through there over the weekend.
Wow, that'd be awesome.
And that's a good event for you guys, you know, for that amount of people. So going back to Parchment Valley, I mean, that place is amazing. They do a great job when it comes to accommodations.
Yes, they do.
We have our church camp out there.
Yeah.
And we've got you know, smaller group than most. There was probably over 300 kids in the whole group this year.
Yeah.
So there was other groups out there that had 100, 150, and then ours had like I think there was about 20 included in ours. Yeah. But I mean, their food accommodations and everything. I mean, you get breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it's all cooked there. I mean, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
And they do, Ed, correct me if I'm wrong, but do they still do the bow hunt there?
Yeah, they have 2 different bow hunter retreats.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're in November. Yeah.
Ed, that picture behind you on the wall, is that a West Virginia photo?
It is from Mark Bias, the guy that's going to be at Stonewall Jackson with you guys, right?
Yeah, I recognized that photo as soon as I seen that. I was like, that's Mark's photo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've looked at so many of his pictures. I can probably spot him when I see him.
Oh yeah. Yeah, his Instagram has really popped off. I mean, he's really got a lot of great photos up there. So.
Yeah, I think he does more on Instagram than he does.
I think he did too. I got a request and I joined on there, and he's got some awesome pictures up there.
So I'll let BJ hit on the competition here in a little bit, but this is kind of like a collaborative, you know, effort between the West Virginia Bowhunter Association and the Ohio Bowhunter Association, correct?
Yeah, and excuse me, and along with the Christian Bowhunters of America.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, and let's on the competition as far as with the West Virginia Bowhunter Association versus the Ohio's Bowhunter Association. Let's discuss some of the rivalry or fellowship between the West Virginia and Ohio shooters.
Yeah. Okay. So this would be the 3rd year we've done this, and kind of a shout out to a director that just passed away. It's kind of his idea, Don Cook, and he had a battle with cancer and just lost recently. We really missed Don, but he had some good buddies from Ohio that they always hunted in Mason County together, and so he brought the idea to the boards, like, you know, let's bring up this rivalry and challenge, you know, each other. So We alternate years. We host. This is the third year, so that we're hosting. This is our second time to host the event. And we've got a nice traveling plaque, state plaque that goes between us. And fortunately, we've defended for the first 2 years, so we're trying to three-peat now and keep the award here in West Virginia. We kind of restructured a little bit this year as far as the competition. You do have to be a member of each organization. So Ohio members, travel over here and will shoot. This year, we've made it a little more simple. We're going to have a compound class and a traditional class. So it doesn't matter your age or gender. If you shoot a compound, you'll be in the compound class, and likewise, if you shoot a longbow, recurve, or self bow, you'll be in the traditional class. And we'll take the top 5 from each class and total their scores, and that's who will determine the winner.
Okay,
That's fantastic.
Cool.
Yeah. Let's touch on the prizes. I know there's a chance to win $500 along with some other massive prizes you guys have with this competition.
Yeah, so normally at our shoots, West Virginia Bowhunter shoots, if you score over 500 points, we give a 500 certificate, and our members can collect those and save them and turn them in. And we have a $500 drawing every year at the banquet, at our awards banquet. But for this event, we decided we're going to, we used to be doing the Big Buck Classic when we were giving away $5,000, we were splitting that among 5 different classes. So we still wanted to kind of keep the money aspect because that was drawing some shooters. People like to win some money.
Oh, yeah.
So now if you shoot, you have to be a member of our association. And if you, on the 3D course, if you shoot over 500, you'll turn in your scorecard, and we'll have a random drawing for the $500. So everybody will have it's not too hard to score 500 on our courses. We set them up for bow hunters. You can use rangefinders and binoculars, and basically pick your own spot where you want to shoot from for that. But, putting a little bit of money on the line to try to draw some shooters out, or maybe attract some new members that want to have a chance, and give some people a chance to win some gas money or some money so they can go to Cabela's and get geared up for opening day, right?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's awesome.
So on your targets, this is going to be a 3D range with 10 targets each and one dedicated long distance range target, correct?
Yeah, although that's the way we advertised it. We did have to make some adjustments for layout because of some of the areas we were planning to put a range. We couldn't really physically do it like we had planned. So we're going to have 2 bow hunter ranges, 15 targets each. So you'll still be 30 targets. And then the long distance dedicated course, the total archery challenge shooters have gotten so popular, people liking to challenge themselves for longer distances and things like that. So we'll have a 10 target course, where you could just go over and shoot that. I think one of the biggest advantages, like on this event, the way we've structured our pricing, $30 is an unlimited weekend pass. So you can come and shoot as much as you want on any of those courses for $30.
Man,
That's a great price.
You can't beat that.
Yeah, if you just want to come on Saturday or come just Friday, if you just want to come for one day, you can get an unlimited day pass for $20.
Wow.
And shoot as much as you want, any of those courses.
I don't think you can do that at a range.
No, there's absolutely.
One of the courses we actually added, we had talked about it. We didn't really advertise it. We weren't sure how it was going to fit into the scheme of things. But we're going to we've got a set of Genesis Archery in the Schools 3D targets, the NAS Archery in Schools targets. So we're going to set those up as well. You'll have to use the Genesis bows and arrows. We'll have those available, or for like students in the area, Ripley High School, Ripley Middle, if they're part of the Archery in the Schools teams, they may already have their bows. Things like that. You can come and shoot that. And the Genesis or Archery in the Schools course will be a part of those too. So no extra charge. You can just come and shoot as much as you want, and just for that regular fee. And then if you just want to do the bow hunter courses, then you can. It's $10 for you just want to shoot one round, $10, and that's it. So very cost effective, easy for families to come and enjoy a great day outdoors.
Yeah, no doubt about that. That's excellent.
I was commenting here. I was reading through some of the comments that people's just putting out there. So let's talk about the skills test. So you guys have a couple novelty ranges.
Yeah. Now, again, things had to be scaled back a little bit just for manpower reasons and logistics of the setup. So we have scaled those back a little bit. We will still have the Ironman course. It hasn't been set yet, so it will be somewhere between 5 to 10 targets. You get one arrow. I think it's $5 to enter. You only get the one arrow, so it's going to be tough. There's going to be brush, limbs, things in the way. If you make it through the course, there will be an iron pig at the end with a little center hole cut out, and that you can shoot for bonus points. So it's not required. You can shoot it at the start if you want to start the course with that, or you can finish. You can try to get as many points collected shooting the 3D animals, and then finish on the iron pig. And we do have some nice prizes there. Have a chance to win a really nice backyard target from Big Shot Targets. And then there's some warhead arrows that'll be on where you can be won there to maybe replace the arrow that you get destroyed shooting the iron pig. And some other prizes like that. And then we'll do the long distance elk spot target. And I don't know how long it's going to be set up, maybe 108 yards or, John Dragmeister, one of our directors, is in charge of that. But there'll be an orange dot on it. You hit the dot, you get a chance to win tickets. And that's going to be on a 50-50. So the more people that participate, again, $5 for 3 arrows. So I think last year when we gave that, I think the person won, it was over $100, I believe, that they won. So the more participation we get shooting that, the larger the pot will be, and we'll just give the winner, we'll draw a ticket, and winner will get half the pot.
Perfect.
Man, that's awesome. So we're going to take a break real quick and hear a word from our sponsors, and we'll come back and talk about some equipment rules and more of those shots.
On the Limb podcast is brought to you in part by Bonds Creek Knives, built to last generations right here in West Virginia. Get yours today at bondscreekforge.com.
This episode of On the Limb podcast is brought to you in part by AMG Network Hosting. If you own a business, you've probably been here before. You're finally away from the office. Maybe you're in a tree stand before daylight, on the water with your kids, or spending the weekend at camp. Then your phone rings. The internet's down. I can't get into my computer. What do we do? Suddenly, you're managing technology instead of enjoying the moment. That's why businesses partner with AMG Network Hosting. AMG Network Hosting provides managed IT services that keep your business running even when you're not there. We proactively monitor your network, support your employees, secure your data, and make sure your technology is working before small problems become big ones. You built your business to create freedom, not to be chained to your phone every time something goes wrong. So the next time you head into the woods, hit the lake, or take a well-earned vacation, leave the technology to us. AMG Network Hosting, technology that keeps working so you can truly disconnect. Contact them today, 304-608-3653 for a free technology checkup.
All right, guys, we're back. with Ed and Jamie with the West Virginia Bowhunters Association. We're talking about their Aim High Bowhunters Fellowship event that's going on next weekend. And Wyatt is in the background sounding like me.
Yeah, I think everybody's got the same thing.
Everybody's
again.
got the crud, man. I'm on a steroid and a Z-Pack. I'm like, goodness gracious. So let's talk about some of those equipment rules there. So for like compounds, recurves, longbows, it's the longbows only, right?
Okay, so I do like to keep things really simple. So with the compound, and basically we're saying shoot what you bring.
Run what you bring.
The IBO, World Championships was just last weekend up at Canaan Valley. So some guys may still want their target setups with the long stabilizers, with the scopes in their sights and clarifiers and all that. You bring it. If you bring it, you can shoot it. The only restriction is no crossbows.
No crossbows. Okay.
So
and no broadheads.
Yeah, no broadheads. Yeah,
no broadheads.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Compounds, if you're ready to get out your hunting setup, and you're wanting to dust that off and, come out and shoot that, that's fine. Recurves, longbows, self bows.
There'll be a little bit of everything there.
A little bit of everything. It's all welcome. Genesis bows.
Yeah, I love the Genesis bows. I got one for my daughter last year, and she loves to shoot that thing.
Yeah, bring her, have her, come over. Like I said, the special 6 NASP 3D targets will be set up on a special range. And then of course you're welcome to use that Genesis bow on any of our other courses, just take the walk through the woods and
have a good time.
You might just want to use that Genesis bow and just run the course, BJ.
Yeah, why not?
Hey, man, as long as you're out there shooting a bow, I think that's all that matters, man. Just get out and have a good time and shoot your bow and be with your friends and give each other a hard time and make fun of each other and just enjoy it. Now that long distance shot, I'm going to help John set that up. So I wouldn't be set up. I wouldn't be prepared for anything very short. So it's going to be it's going to be a good one. And that Ironman course, y'all better get ready for that one too, because that's going to be some fun right there. You got to take one arrow and you got to finish that course with that same arrow. So.
Yeah, I love that.
Oh,
you can one arrow. That's it. I love it.
If you break it and come back, pay again, and you can go try again if you want to.
Yeah.
But
and the sound of that iron pig is always fun to hear.
Oh yeah. Hopefully nobody's brave enough to start early with it, but they might. If you want to blow one up right off the bat, go ahead and do it.
Okay, so explain this to me.
It's got a hole in it.
Okay. So you got to get it in the hole.
You got to hit it in the hole. Yeah.
There'll be a foam. There's a foam insert there, but it's not very big, and you got to hit that inside that. If not, you're out.
So you can do that right off the bat and win?
Yeah.
Well, you could do it right off the bat and score. I think it's 20 bonus points.
Yeah.
So you could start with 20 points and then try to finish the rest of the course.
Is that worth one arrow?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But that's the only arrow you get. So if you start with that one, you pay your $5 and you start with that one and you tear an arrow up, you're done.
Oh.
Yeah.
Until you pay again and they go again.
A little sneaky.
Yeah, I like that. I like the gamble too. You can go first, last, wherever you want to.
Yeah.
Give them an option. I love it.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to do some quick ads here real quick. Okay, go ahead.
I don't know if Ed touched on it or not. I didn't hear him, but there will be food trucks there over the weekend.
Oh, perfect.
There'll be a couple. Ed has the names of them there, but there's going to be a couple food trucks there on Friday and Saturday, and then I think some of them are just going to be there on Saturday.
I love a good food truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, folks, visit aquacase.net. Use our promo code podcast15 at checkout for 15% off your entire order. They are your waterproof case and bag experts. Don't miss us at the West Virginia National Hunting and Fishing Days at the Stonewall Resort on Saturday, September 19th from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. This is a massive one-day event with family activities, youth challenges, shooting and fishing stations, and the taste of West Virginia state parks. Tickets are just $10 for adults, and kids 14 and younger get in for free. Also, be sure to check out bondscreekforge.com and use podcast 10 at checkout for $10 off your order. Be sure to check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Carbon TV, Gen 7 Outdoors TV, or wherever you get your podcasts. And remember, again, we are live. Audiences, questions, and answers, chat during the podcast. So chime in. We'd love to hear from you and let us know where you're listening from.
All right, so I got a question here for Ed from one of our listeners, Mark Bias, the man who took that picture there on the back of your wall. He said, "Ask Ed about the buck we found on the WMA when we were looking at elk that day."
Oh yeah, we might need a whole other podcast about that one.
Oh, really?
That was a great
man. So just give us a little gist of the story.
Well, I mean, just a little bit of the gist of it was I was curious about, learning about how to hunt down in Tomlin on the bow hunting only area. So Mark took me down there. I think it was Black Friday because, he has access and taking pictures down there for DNR. And he said, "I'll just drive you around and show you some places, and so that's what we did. And on our way out, he's like, "There's one more place here." I said, let's stop here and look. And we got out, just walked, 40, 50 yards over the hill and a big bottom area from a reclaimed area, and we just standing there looking and nothing really happening. But all of a sudden this doe pops out of the woods and she walks across the field and kind of coming up toward us. And then just right behind here, like not more than 2 minutes, a really nice drop tine buck follows her and comes up the hill. And, of course, she veered off and he followed her. But, that was a couple years ago. Well, fast forward to last fall, my son ended up shooting that buck.
Really?
Yeah. So we went down on a Saturday, did a bunch of scouting and walking. We walked about 7 or 8 miles. Found all kinds of buck sign in places. And so the following Monday, he was off. I was at work, but he goes back and hunts in the morning and, sees a couple small bucks and things and got cold. So he's like, "Well, I'm going to go have lunch where, Dad told me where we saw that drop tine buck." And he ended up spotting that thing. It was bedded down. It was watching a doe that was on the hillside feeding, and he managed to still hunt, to stalk that thing, and made about a 35-yard shot on it. Man. After it had got up out of its bed, and it was awesome. pretty awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, that's some really good stuff right there. I'll tell you what, that's a different style of hunting down there, but it's very exhilarating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I may need to get a hold of him because I drawed that Tomlin bear hunt down there.
Oh,
really? Yeah.
So have you already got emails from those, all of those?
No, just the only one that I got an email from was the Tomlin bear hunt.
Okay.
The other ones, the state park hunts, the last few years when I've gotten an answer from them, it's usually about the second week or the first week of September is when I have gotten an email and a phone call from them about it.
Yeah, you actually still have until the end of August 31st to sign up for the state park hunts.
Yeah, the Tomlin one was run early because that hunt is at the end of this month.
Yeah, they did that one at the end of July. That way they could get letters out.
Yeah, I put in for that one too, man. Did you put me down as a sub?
No. I'm sorry if I knew that I would have put you down, but I didn't know. I give
you my number. I can send you my number. Next year you can put me down on any of them.
I drew the non-dog hunt one.
Okay.
It's kind of got a conflict.
I put on both of them. Yeah.
I have a conflict because that is the weekend of the R100 at Pipestem, so I'm kind of on a conflict of what I really want to do yet. So
that's the Reinhardt tournament up there.
Yeah, the R100. Yes, the Reinhardt. Yes.
Yep. That's a good tournament they have.
Yes, it is. It's a very good. It's a fun shoot. It's a good family shoot too. There, especially for the kids that get to shoot all the big dinosaurs and all the animals that you.
Yeah, they have Bigfoot up there.
Yeah, you
all
shoot a giraffe. You shoot an
T-Rex.
elephant. Yeah, dinosaurs, big dinosaurs, little dinosaurs, ostriches, pink flamingos. There's all kinds of things you get to shoot. Turtles. There's turtles, big old turtle you shoot. Little tiny. There's like 10 groundhogs, not groundhogs. Yeah, groundhogs, not prairie dogs on a big stump. And there's like 10 of them there. You can pick one of them out and get to shoot that too.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's talk a little more.
Yeah, let's get into the fellowship and the mission for Born Again Bowhunting. So let's go over the Saturday night dinner and specials speakers from Born Again Bowhunters, focusing on John 3:3.
Yeah. So CBA is kind of hosting the dinner Saturday night. This is a part, like I mentioned earlier, their national shoot. They move all over the country for a national shoot once a year. There's a chapter in West Virginia called Almost Heaven Archers, which I'm also a member of, and so our chapter has hosted the national shoot in the past, and they were looking for a place for this year, so that's why we invited CBA to join us.
Okay.
So we were looking for a speaker, someone to just kind of come and talk bow hunting and stuff at the dinner for some entertainment. And so I came across Born Again Bowhunting. These guys are out of Northeast Ohio. They actually do a podcast. You may be familiar with them. And so we invited them. So they've got 4 guys, part of their team. They're going to come and do the speaking Saturday night, and should be kind of interesting. They'll just be sharing some of their experiences and hunts, things that they've been on, and then talk about their mission or their ministry as well.
Nice.
So,
yeah, I think that's really neat. You guys don't just focus, primarily on the shooting and the scorecards, but about the fellowship. About getting everybody together and the like-minded outdoorsmen and families together for the fall season to start. So, it's a really good way to get everything started and get everyone kind of in game mode. And anytime you can involve our faith and our good Lord, I think it's a really good thing. So,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And, CBA, they've got chapters in, I think, about 30 different states. So I know we're pulling CBA members from North Carolina, Virginia, Ohio, New York. So there's a number of people that are traveling in. Some of them are bringing RVs. Some of them are staying in the cottages that Parchment Valley have available.
Oh, those are nice.
It's going to be a nice event, nice, good family event.
As long as we can keep the rain out.
Yeah.
do you have a boat ready?
Yeah.
We was talking about that in our meeting we had there the other night. I said we might have to just get some John boats and some canoes and just paddle everybody around, just let them shoot out of the boats like we're moose hunting or something.
Yeah, I would give it a whole nother element.
Yeah.
It sure would have.
Yeah.
We've been getting it.
As long as you're not under the power of the motor, you're legal.
That's right. Hey, we can. That's right.
Yeah, we'll touch on those.
Yeah.
That's funny.
We are going to have a shuttle up there. We'll be side by side with a trailer or so to haul you around to the start of one of the courses or pick you up or whatever. We're going to have guys there running around all weekend, making sure everybody gets to where they want to be and
that's
all
fantastic.
that good stuff.
Yeah, and like we're talking family and logistics and things like that. I mean, the pool will be open while you guys are there, correct?
Yes. Yep. And of course, pool's open to the public, so anyone's welcome to come in. We're not reserving it just for our guests or anything like that, because that's. I think I read in the news recently. I think Ripley had to close their pool early, because of the flooding and things like that occurred. So,
I'd say so.
Parchment Valley's pools maybe getting some additional attention there winding summer up and everything.
Is some of the lodging and stuff there and the campsites available for people that want to come in and be a part of this event too, you said?
Yeah, we basically reserve the whole facility. So
Nice.
we do still have capacity. If somebody wants to contact me by phone, they can find our flyer or find us on Facebook or our website. We still do have capacity for lodging if anyone wants
And I guess they could just call the office out there if they would want to do that as well.
They should call the office if they want RV camping.
Okay.
If they want the other, like lodges or dorm room or something like that, they should contact us.
Okay. All right.
So that's running all those rooms through us.
For the RV and camping, you can call 304-372-3675, and that's Parchment Valley out there in Ripley, West Virginia. And that's for the RV camping reservations if you guys would like to do that. And he said there's plenty of spots available. So, and like the meals and stuff like that, is that included with people's reservations when they go?
That is, but due to the late date here, we've already cut off sales for the meals.
Okay, I got you.
What we will do is if anyone comes in on the day, Saturday, and would like to stay for the dinner but not eat, we'll have capacity for them just to come in and be a part of the evening and hear the speakers, things like that. CBA's they have a silent auction as a fundraiser for their organization. So I don't know how many items, 20 or 30 items will be available on a silent auction. I know one of the items is a really nice knife. It's made by one of our West Virginia members, Mike Parrish. He makes a fantastic knife, and he's made an elk handle knife that's going to be up for silent auction.
Nice.
Yeah. So.
Well, you might be able to get Jamie out there on the grill fixing some hot dogs.
No, we already got somebody.
Yeah. Actually, Friday night, part of the event, part of the fellowship Friday night, there will be a free cookout provided.
Okay.
That's provided by CBA and Almost Heaven Archers are the ones that are basically funding that. And then Friday night also there'll be a critter shoot at night. So we'll do a raccoon, groundhogs, bobcats, kind of a small critter shoot.
Nice.
With flashlights and lighted knocks.
That's interesting.
That does sound interesting.
It does, yeah. I've never done that.
I'm a critter hunter.
I mean, I've shot target at my house when it's getting dark, but I ain't never shot at.
Oh, it's a fun time shooting at nighttime. Because you have to have somebody hold the light for you. Then you have to be able to see your pins, and
that's the hardest job, though.
Yeah,
hold the light.
It's like a net man.
That'll bring back bad memories. You're like,
hold
the light right, boy.
Just a disclaimer. This is not practice for poaching or anything like that.
No, it's just for fun.
It's all for fun.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about like working on a car, or like if you're repairing something in the house, and you're
yeah.
holding the light
Changing
for dad.
Tires.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Skinning a deer.
It's like, boy, you ain't holding that light right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've all been yelled at for that.
Oh, all of us have been.
I don't think I ever got it right.
Yeah.
I always say that's the hardest job. When I tell my son, I said, hold the light, and he's like, God.
Well, as a light holder, but dad's over there skinning a deer, or he's trying to change a tire. You kind of get distracted, so you're kind of moving around a little bit.
Or like if you are holding the light, and then you're trying to gut, and then you're trying to hold the legs up and all this stuff.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
Buddy, I've been in situations where you've had to have the light in your mouth, holding the legs up, doing it all. You know what I mean?
Them rope lights they got out are the best thing to do for that now.
Yes.
Yeah, they really are.
Yeah.
They're nice. Hanging up in a tree above you, man, it really lights up the world for you.
Yeah. 'Cause there's a lot of animals that fall, right there toward that dusk hour.
Yeah.
So, a lot of times you are out there in the dark taking care of them, especially in the early season. You have to be prepared.
Oh yeah.
I have learned that. I don't care if it's dark or daylight. Something wants that deer, flies. They fly at nighttime too. So you have to be quick and efficient to get that meat out of there and make sure it gets home safely.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, let me remember. I'm going to make sure I mention this too, because I've told you, people can come and shoot as much as they want for those registration fees.
Yeah.
But when you do get tired of shooting, we want you to stay around and fellowship and have a good time, right? So we've got 3 different seminars that are going to be going on during the day. From 10 to 11, we've got a blood trailing with dogs seminar. 1 to 2 p.m. This is all on Saturday. The West Virginia Bow Fishing Association is going to be there with a seminar and some equipment, things like that to try out. And we may have plenty of water, so we might even have some carp floating around in some areas. And 3 to 4 on Saturday, the guys from Born Again Bowhunting will be doing a mobile hunting seminar about saddle hunting.
Oh,
so there's a lot of stuff to learn and share, and we'll have some equipment there that can be tried. And if you're interested in the saddle hunting race that's going on,
I tell you, I wish the saddle hunting was out when I was younger.
Oh, I know. I carried like a 30-pound tree stand up a mountain.
Yeah, it just looks so cool, and I want to do it. I want to be part of the cool crowd.
Yeah.
But I'm 280 pounds, and I don't think that little stick's going to hold me.
You don't think it's going to do it?
No, I don't think my ankles would hold myself up there.
Okay,
too.
I get it.
I mean, I would get so just uncomfortable, I think, that I wouldn't want to do it again.
I always admired the bow hunters back in the day that they had those, like the API tree stands.
Yeah.
And it has a seat about the size of a $50.
Yeah.
And a footstool just big enough for 2 feet. And it'd stand there for 10 hours.
I've hunted out of those.
Yeah. They were intense.
Yeah.
Ed, don't you do that?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
I get to say, how far? I know you're afraid of heights, so you don't get very far off the ground, though, do you?
18 to 20.
Oh, you worked up a little bit then.
Yeah.
Well, that's
He's up
pretty
there,
good
man.
to be
You're-
afraid of heights in the woods.
Woo, yeah.
Well,
If you're on a good little ridge or ledge and you're 18 to 20 feet up, you could be looking 30 or 40 feet down on the next flat.
Well, I don't look behind me then.
I've just about went to all blinds.
Yeah. Blinds are really changing.
I've just about just pretty much the only place that I hunt out of a stand now is in the city because I have to, but pretty much everywhere else I hunt now, I've went to blinds. Because I've hunted by myself so much, and then where I had my heart attack and stuff like that, I just feel like maybe I better stay on the ground because you just never know, anything else could happen. So that's true. So I've pretty much stayed on the ground now. So
yeah.
Are you guys? Are you all still going to try to come?
Yeah, I'm going to try to. Whether we come and do like a podcast or whatever, I'd kind of like just come out there and shoot around a little bit and just hang out with you guys.
I was going to tell you too, if you was going to bring some of your calls or something like that, you could set up inside the gym where you could be, or you could set up outside. Just saying, if you was thinking about it.
Yeah, I thought about that, but I'm not sure how that's going to work out with.
I know this time of year, that's what I'm getting from a lot of people that I've talked to. Is it's a good time, but it's a bad time because they're so busy with everything, getting ready for hunting season. It's hard to pull away.
Yeah.
But man, you come out and shoot with us, man. I'll go around with you if I get a free time. If it'll let me have a little bit of time to go shoot my bow. Ed runs a pretty tight ship.
Everybody deserves enough time to go shoot their bow, don't they?
That's right.
Amen, Ed. Amen.
Yeah.
President of the Bowhunter Association.
Hey.
Just said it right there, folks.
That's fellowship.
Yep.
That's it.
Hey, we've had some good shoots. Last couple good shoots we've had been some good little shoots. So, we need more people. It's just amazing how many bow hunters that we have in West Virginia that are not members. Like I don't understand.
Yeah, I understand. I see that a lot too. And when I go to the banquet, I'm just like, man, there's a lot of you guys.
Yeah.
But there's still a lot of members that don't come to those banquets, I think.
Yeah.
And then there's still like hunters out there, like he's saying, that ain't members. I'm like, man, if you're a traditional bow hunter, this is the perfect place for you to
absolutely.
be.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you see the old, now I posted the new logo up with their QR code, but I'll change it over here real quick and you can see.
Well, listen, there's not one bow hunter in the West Virginia Bowhunter Association that's more dedicated than me. And I guarantee you that because I have the logo. I've had the logo on me for I don't know how many years now, and that's the logo that I have right there.
Yeah, that's
It's on there for 20. Been on there for 20 years. It's just been redone, but
yeah.
it's been on there.
That's what I was going to say. That right there is old school, and I remember seeing that back when my brother was a member way, way back in the day. So
Yeah.
it's got the old traditional bear.
Yep.
The bear broadhead. Yeah.
Yep, bear broadhead on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's my favorite logo. That's what's on our. We voted to put that on our canopy, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yep.
on the canopy for sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, Ed. Well, I think that's going to do us for this evening. Anything else that you'd like to share? How about you share how people can get a hold of you if they still want to come out and be a part of this?
Yeah. Well, I'll throw up my phone number, 304-993-2978. But you can find us on Facebook or our website. You can contact me through email. Email address is listed on the website. And
We're on Instagram too.
yeah, although I'm terrible with technology. We don't do too good with the Instagram.
Jamie said, "Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Hey, Mike.
I do good to post on Facebook. So.
Hey, Mike, are you signed up yet?
signed up for what?
The
Oh, the
challenge?
Apple. Oh, yeah, bud. I'm signed up. I'm ready
All
to go.
right, you better be.
Yeah,
You better
buddy.
be. And we need
I'm
to get
trying to
Ed to
get-
sign up. We need to get. He's already up to like almost 35 or 36 already.
Nice.
Yeah,
Dude, that
I'd
is
say.
awesome.
I'd say we'll hit the 70 mark by next year.
That's great.
It is. That's
Yeah.
I'm
really
trying to
good.
get this guy over here in his construction clothes ready to go.
Yeah. He
Hey,
got me
listen,
some.
I want to get.
some arrows.
I got him some arrows.
Yeah.
I said, "Let's go, son. We got to get you signed up."
If I can survive it, anybody can survive it, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
Jamie's going to kind of be my tag team partner. I want him right there with me.
Listen.
got some arrows.
Next, I'm gonna do a lot better than what I did last year. My goal last year was just to finish it, but this year I'm gonna put the power down. I'm gonna I kind of waited on my buddy Tom a little bit with me, and
You going to put the
said-
foot to the pedal there, huh?
yes, sir. This year I'm gonna make that mountain. I'm gonna make it scream again, but I'm gonna make it scream a lot better this time.
What do they call that there? Suicide Mountains? Is that what it was?
Suicide or something like that. I'm gonna tell you right now, man, that it's very intimidating when you come up over that hill in a car and you look up and see that big mountain. So
It
Oh,
sure
man.
is. I mean, we were at the top of it in the side by side, and I was looking down it, and I was like, "Good Lord!"
yeah,
I tell you one thing. So the little mountain there that I've been climbing at Riding Hour, I'm sure you know where Riding Hour is. Jamie.
oh yeah, I've been all over that. Yeah,
So as soon as you go in there, off to the right where the dam is,
yeah,
to climb that hill, it's like 0.3 miles, right?
yeah.
And I've calculated Suicide Mountain is 0.23 miles. So I need to be able to go up and down that little mountain down there at Riding Hour 9 times in one setting.
Oh, okay.
But
So
the problem with it is that
tell you,
mountain's not nearly as steep.
no, it's
as
not,
that
but it's
mountain
gonna give me, it's gonna give me the stamina and get my
Yes.
calves in.
Get that
That's-
cardio.
that's- That's the thing right there. Is
Yeah.
is this? And I guess you all seen me when I slipped and fell on the log and thought I was going to roll all the way
We
back
did.
down that mountain.
Oh
Wait.
no.
We did. We were podcasting. Me and old Gerald was sitting there, and we was talking on the podcast. And I looked up and I said, he may have just went down, or it may have been Gerald that said that. We both, I think, may have said it. And
I
he
said,
looked back
I
and
said,
he
please
"Yep."
God, don't let me roll to the bottom of this hill. Let me.
Oh my goodness.
He said, yeah, he just went down. So we kind of just stopped and we kept watching, and we're like, nope, there he goes again. I seen that green shirt walking up
Yeah,
the hill.
boy, that's one of my best. I teared up a little bit when I come off top of that mountain. So
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's an exhilarating thing, man. Like I said, just me being a part of it, watching it, wanted
that
to
that right there,
made me want to do it.
Yeah.
that right there, the fellowship that was right there is unreal. You don't realize how many of those guys that I competed with and run with and all that stuff that we're friends now on Facebook and Instagram, and we all
Oh, yeah.
chit chat
Yeah.
and all that stuff. And the one guy that we run with that was in our group, I've shot with him twice up at Fayette County at that black bear archery.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I mean, it's just that right there. Just and then, everybody was there when it come time to clean up. There was no Nobody said a word. Everybody just started cleaning up and helping them get everything taken down. I mean, it was just, that's fellowship right there. That's what we want this next weekend, is just everybody come out, have a good time, hang out, talk bow hunting, tell some stories, and get ready for the season coming up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me read you all something here real quick, and this is from some of our friends over at the Okayest Hunter podcast. If you guys haven't ever seen that, you need to go check it out. So he posted something the other day about deer camp. That's one of our big things, is we want to keep that deer camp tradition alive, whether it be people getting the deer camp experience through listening through our podcast, or they start their own little deer camp within their family.
Yeah.
But this is one of the things that, my phone just went dead. I can't see it. Hold on. I got to go to Facebook.
Well, while he's looking for that, folks, remember to check out naturesvoicegamecalls.com. Use podcast 15 at checkout for 15% off your entire order. Also, be sure to check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Carbon TV, Gen 7 Outdoors TV, or wherever you get your podcasts.
All right, I'm logging in real quick on my computer here. My phone just went dead. My bad. Okayest Hunter. But I was reading through this and I was like, man, that's great. I wanna talk about that. And so now I gotta find it. They post so much stuff. This was just like a couple of days ago. Okay, here it is. It says, he said, so he posted a picture, about listening to podcasts. He said, when you can't be at deer camp, listening to people talk about deer camp is a respectable coping mechanism, and also a great way to learn, stay sharp, and keep up on gear regulations and happenings, etc. So he said he wanted people to mention, what was their podcast that they listened to the most. That's one of my things, man. Like, if you can't be at you can't be at deer camp all the time, obviously.
Not sure.
But we can have that camaraderie all the time.
Keep it going.
We keep it going.
Yeah.
I love it. And that's what these bow shoots and just different things like this does. And we sure appreciate you guys for doing those things and what you do for West Virginia bow hunters.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you guys having us on.
Yeah, best of luck to you guys. Hopefully we'll see you out there next Saturday, and we look forward to getting out and having you guys back on the show anytime soon.
Yep. All right. I know you got another call there, Ed, so we'll let you guys go. You all have a good evening. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you all.
Sir, thank you. See you, Ed.
See you.
All right. Y'all have a good one.
All righty.
All right, guys, be sure to check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, or wherever you get your podcasts. And you can also go to Gen 7 Outdoors, YouTube, Instagram, and Rumble. We're going live right now on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Rumble. So all 4 streaming networks at one time, streaming 1080p. And I hope everybody enjoyed the new light setup here tonight.
Beautiful lights.
So we've got some sound dampening things that we need to put up. Might try to put some of those up this evening. I'm just going to kind of spread them throughout the background here on the wall, but it'll help bring a better sound because it catches things.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That way you're not having, like when you're in a room
you think we can
and
put
there ain't nothing hanging on the walls.
Yeah.
You got that echo.
Yeah, you think we can put one on white?
We might be able to put one on.
Just
yeah.
Plaster one right on it, maybe dampen them down a little bit. I mean, Roxanne was the most well-behaved out of all 3 of them tonight. So.
Roxanne, she always does great.
Yeah,
she loves the
podcast puppy.
She is podcast puppy. All right, guys, y'all have a great evening. We sure appreciate y'all listening. Be sure to go to our page and give us a like and share and a follow. Have a good one.
This episode of On the Limb podcast is brought to you in part by Backwater Truck Supply, located at 100 Armor Creek Road in Nitro, West Virginia, right across from Town and Country Supply. Contact them today at 304-610-8699 or check them out at backwatertrucksupply.wv.com. Backwater Truck Supply specializes in accessorizing your ride to your liking, new or old. Does your Jeep or truck need lifted or leveling kit installed? They got you covered. Need new tires, oil change, change or minor automotive repairs? They got you covered there as well with a full-service lift along with a wheel balancing machine. They are affiliates with some of the top brands in the automotive industry. Contact them today at 304-610-8699 or check them out at backwatertrucksupply.wv.com.